August 15th, 2023, 5:07 p.m., Sacramento, California, USA. Multiple callers report a man on a regional transit train acting unpredictably with a large blade. 2 patrol officers arrive, one boards the train while the other retrieves a less lethal beanbag launcher. You can almost feel the carriage hold its breath.
One in the red shirt. One in the red shirt. Hello. Can you step off, sir? Hey, step out. Step out. Step out. Step out. Oh, come on.
No, I can't do it, Lord. I love you so much. I can't help it.
We're here to help. We're here to help you.
Help me.
We're here to help you. We're here to help you.
Lord. Ah!
The man stands with the blade. A less lethal round is deployed, no change. He rises again and rushes toward officers. It's the split second when training competes with fear, and everyone nearby just wants to get home.
Do it! Please!
What's your name?
Please!
My name.
Let's do it! Please! Let's do it!
No one wants to hurt you.
Let's do it!
No one wants to hurt you, please.
Please, let's do it! Lord, just kill me!
With the threat closing fast, officer number 1 uses his duty weapon. The man goes down, rises still holding the blade, and officer number 2 also fires to stop the advance. The echo in the train feels longer than a second.
Like that's what y'all gonna do!
Drop it! Drop the knife! Drop the knife!
Officers immediately call medics, secure the blade, and provide aid for several minutes before fire personnel arrive. Despite sustained efforts, the man is pronounced deceased at the scene. The report will later note clear attempts at de-escalation and the difficult truth that seconds and choices shape outcomes. Don't miss the next real-life showdown. Hit subscribe now.
We'll just get if we're gonna get, you can hold here.
February 6th, 2024, 9:28 a.m., Lancaster, California, USA. Deputies respond to a call about a disturbance at a business. Outside the entrance, a man later identified as 38-year-old Jonathan Scott Foster stands holding a machete, with another strapped to his waistband. The sight alone freezes every customer inside.
And it's still uncomfortable.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, what's up, buddy? Do me a favor, you set that down for me? Set that down for me. Set it down. You got the machete in your hand. Do me a favor, man. Set it down. At this point, you're not in trouble. I just need you to set it down so we can talk.
Those work.
You set yours down. It doesn't work that way, man. It doesn't work that way.
Deputies gave repeated commands to drop the weapon. Foster ignores them and walks straight into the open business. Less lethal options are deployed, tasers and foam rounds, but they barely slow him down. The tension grows heavier with every passing second.
Come on. Stop. Stop.
Let's leave.
Everybody, stop. Everybody get down. Who's got a taser? Come on. Put your hands up. Everybody back up. Back up. Get out of there. You got it. It's a thick coat, man.
After the third attempt fails, Foster suddenly charges toward deputies still holding the blade. In that instant, lives hang in the balance, and deputies open fire to stop the imminent danger.
Stop.
It's starting to piss me off.
Come on, man. Stop. Stop.
It's starting to piss me off.
Deputies rush to provide aid until paramedics arrive. Foster is taken to the hospital, where he does not survive. Investigators later discover he had earlier broken into a gas station and injured a store clerk. 2 machetes, each nearly 24 inches, are recovered. The case is remembered not only for its danger, but also as a lesson in how fragile safety can feel when seconds slip away.
Hey, look!
May 3rd, 2023, evening, Houston, Texas, USA. Officers respond to a welfare call at a home on Rouse Street. A family member reports that 46-year-old Edgar De Leon has been struggling with alcohol and narcotics and has begun threatening relatives and neighbors. The uneasy quiet of the neighborhood is suddenly filled with fear.
Fuck that piece of shit. Come on, motherfucker.
You come here. You come here. Come on. You come here.
Bro, listen.
Fuck
No, we talking. Listen.
Fuck
Listen
you.
to me.
He's bickering and acting like an idiot, alright? So come on here and talk to us as a man.
Take your shit off. Come on inside.
Why?
Take your shit off.
I'm not gonna take it off, listen.
Oh, what?
Officers approach and attempt to calm him down, but De Leon grows aggressive. He retreats inside, shouting threats toward his family and officers. Then, he warns that he might reach for a firearm. Those words alone make every second feel razor thin.
You did this. You did this. You did this.
Edgar, come on. No, Edgar. Bro, it does not have to go this way. Bro, what's wrong with you, bro? What's wrong with you? Edgar, what is wrong with you, bro?
Take your shit off. Come on inside.
Bro, Edgar, what are you doing? Edgar.
I'm not inviting you inside.
Officers deploy conducted energy devices twice, but there is no effect. De Leon moves quickly toward the kitchen, disappearing behind a counter where his hands can't be seen. In that critical moment, Officer Alvarez fires his duty weapon, striking him multiple times. The choice between waiting and acting is one no officer ever wants to face.
I will fucking go and grab a fucking Glock 17 right now and fucking shoot you in your fucking face. Yeah, exactly.
Hey, look! Fuck, man!
Hold on. He's bleeding.
Officers rush in, provide medical aid, and call paramedics. Despite their efforts, De Leon does not survive. Officer Alvarez, sworn in just 4 years earlier, is left with the heavy burden of having acted in defense of many lives. It is a reminder that behind every uniform is a person who carries not only duty, but also the weight of irreversible moments.
Drop that gun!
June 1st, 2023, 2:30 p.m., Nashville, Tennessee, USA. Detectives spot 37-year-old Delama Casimir in an airport parking lot after reports of vehicle break-ins. When ordered to stop, he bolts, leaping over a fence. Detective Donovan Coble follows, taser in hand, determined not to lose him.
Hop in the back fence. He's on the back street. I've already got you. Drop that gun!
Casimir suddenly raises a pistol over his shoulder and fires. Detective Coble is struck, his breath stolen in an instant. The chase turns into a desperate fight for survival. Bleeding, Coble radios for help and stumbles to the street, where a colleague rushes him to the hospital. Meanwhile, SWAT teams sweep the area. Minutes feel like hours as officers close in.
Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! Get your hands up!
At 3:35 p.m., SWAT officer Tim Brewer finds Casimir hiding in thick brush. Commands are shouted, shots are exchanged, and Casimir is critically injured. He later passes at the hospital. Detective Coble, though badly hurt, is expected to recover. The day remains a stark reminder of how quickly duty can turn into sacrifice and how thin the line of safety truly is. Don't miss the next real-life showdown. Hit subscribe now. March 21st, 2024, just after 7:30 a.m., Fort Lauderdale, Florida, USA. A caller claims to have harmed someone inside a hotel room at the Holiday Inn Express. He warns that anyone approaching will face danger. Officers in tactical gear move cautiously down the hallway, their voices steady but urgent.
Automated and 3 handguns with him, and he will shoot and states here his wife struggling, she's being raped. Delta 30 units on me, they're 10 incident, just 314 callers stating he is not afraid to kill anyone. 10-4, and just units 14 callers stating he sees the door moving now and is about to shoot, stating if he sees the door move, he will shoot. Just units 14 on 13 incident, caller is speaking with someone in the background and is also rambling for the call taker who is still landline. No additional. There remains 10-3, just units 14 caller states he has a 9mm in his hand and another on the...
The door creaks open. The man, later identified as 44-year-old Carl Kludinski, stands holding a phone in one hand and a firearm pointed toward officers in the other. Commands echo, hands up. But moments later, gunfire erupts both from inside and outside the room.
Hands up! Hands up! Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! Let me Stand by. Push.
In the chaos, Officer Jack DiCristofalo is struck. He's rushed to the hospital, the weight of the moment heavy on every colleague's face. SWAT teams then breach the room as more shots ring out. Inside, Kludinski is found lifeless. No other occupants are present. Officer DiCristofalo later stabilizes, while another officer sustains only minor injuries. The incident reminds us that behind every hotel door could be a story no one expects, and that courage often walks headfirst into uncertainty. May 8th, 2022, 3:43 p.m., Baxley, Georgia, USA. An officer on patrol sees a black Nissan Armada whose driver isn't wearing a seatbelt. When signaled to stop, the vehicle accelerates away, and the routine moment turns into a high-speed pursuit.
It's gonna be a black SUV Nissan with a Florida tag. We're gonna be on Anthony Street, coming up on back. All right, we're gonna be making a left here on Homestead. Left on the Homestead. Coming up on Full Street now.
The driver races through streets, runs stop signs, reaches over 100 miles per hour, and nearly collides with other cars. At times, he waves a dark object from the window, its uncertainty heightening the danger. Every second feels like a gamble with lives.
They're going to make another data down.
Alright, I mean, we got a bunch of cars here coming up, a bunch of traffic here.
They're coming up on a bunch of traffic.
Near Magnolia Street, the officer executes a precision immobilization maneuver. The Armada flips several times before stopping on the roadside. The sudden silence after the crash feels heavier than the roar of engines.
Alright, we're gonna go on Old Road. I'm gonna try to pin here for go down.
They're coming up on Old Road. There's they got this.
The driver, later identified as Bernard Gary McQueen, tries to flee on foot but is quickly caught. Signs of alcohol are noted, and a search uncovers banned substances and a firearm. Records reveal he is a felon wanted in Florida. One decision to run not only endangered strangers on the road, but also sealed his own fate.
Try to see.
March 3rd, 2022, 3:46 a.m. I-75, Georgia, USA. A motorcycle flees from Bartow County deputies at extreme speed, weaving into Gordon County. State troopers join the chase, headlights cutting through the dark interstate. What began as empty roads now feels like a racetrack of danger. The rider swerves wildly, pushing past patrol cars trying to box him in. Speeds climb, the motorcycle shakes, yet he forces his way forward again and again. Each maneuver is a brush with disaster, not just for him, but for everyone nearby.
Copy that, 1050 still northbound, Marshall 1028 with the ferry. 340 now, they want to go ride 340. casualty at this time. We will contact THP.
Near the Tennessee line, multiple attempts to slow him down fail. Finally, at exit 348, the rider takes the off-ramp too fast, loses control, and crashes. The chase ends in a single, violent skid.
Here's all you to advise. Interstate unit.
Deputies rush in, take him into custody, and summon medical aid for back injuries. No officers or bystanders are hurt. The next pursuit shows how one rider's reckless flight turned highways into hazards, and help in the line is between thrill and tragedy.
Where are you hurt at? You need a man? Oh, God, damn. 52.
Second attempt failed. He's got.
May 12, 2023, 8:13 p.m., Ionia County, Michigan, USA. A trooper attempts to stop a suspected stolen vehicle. Instead of pulling over, the driver accelerates, and the pursuit cuts across county lines into Kent. What begins as routine suddenly spirals into chaos.
We're at 44 and going in again. Continue.
I'm at 44 in Sacramento.
Spikes hit. Spikes hit.
Tire deflation devices are deployed, but the driver pushes on. At high speed, he loses control at an intersection, careens off the road, and crashes through trees before being thrown from the vehicle. For an instant, the night air holds its breath.
Second attempt failed. He's got flat front. Pull your vehicle over! Central, turn into east on Wilkins.
Paramedics arrive by helicopter and rush him to the hospital with serious injuries. The trooper walks away unharmed, but the wrecked car tells the story of what could have been far worse.
It's like he wiped out on Conway and Elkins.
The crash remains under investigation. For the driver, one reckless decision on the highway brought lasting consequences. It is a reminder that speed and impulse can change a life in seconds. Don't miss the next real-life showdown. Hit subscribe now.
Make it happen. I'll move your car.
July 17th, 2025, 12:13 a.m., Tallahassee, Florida, USA. Officers arrive at the apartment of a 19-year-old student after a reported hit-and-run with injuries. Body cam captures the quiet knock on the door, where nervousness and confusion quickly fill the air.
Second, if you don't mind. Are you the only one here?
Yeah.
Okay.
On my couch.
I'm gonna close the door. Okay. What's going on? Where are you coming from? Doesn't mean you're in trouble.
Okay.
Or if you're going to jail or anything. But I have to read you this information before I ask you specific questions. What's your name, by the way?
Kaylee.
Kaylee? Mm-hmm. Are you willing to talk to me about what I have to talk to you about?
Can I, is it like, I've only like seen like any of this like on like TikTok or whatever, like.
It's a reference to a traffic crash. So before I ask you specific questions about a traffic crash, I have to read you your rights because this is a criminal investigation.
Okay.
Do you want to talk to me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Were you in a crash just at Tennessee?
The young driver admits to having been out with friends, but hesitates when asked about the crush. Officers point out fresh damage on her Jeep, and the reality of the situation becomes harder to deny. Her voice trembles as she apologizes, saying she panicked and didn't know what to do.
Alright. Right here's fine. Alright, were you wearing your seatbelt?
Yes, I was.
After reading her rights, officers place her in handcuffs. She makes a call to a close friend, voice wavering between embarrassment and fear. The ride to the station feels like a heavy lesson more than a punishment.
So here's the thing. What I need you to do, I need you to turn around and put your hands behind your back for me. You are being placed under arrest for hit and run with injury. I'll explain to you some other stuff if you have any questions, so forth.
No one else is arrested, and the injured party is receiving care. For the student, the night marks her first encounter with the justice system, a mistake that could have been avoided if she had simply stayed at the scene. It reminds us all that in moments of panic, choosing responsibility is the only path that prevents regret.
Alright, I'm gonna buckle you up, and then we will try to get this taken care of as quick as possible, okay? And if you have any questions for me while we're on the ride there, you feel free to ask me, okay?
August 26, 2024, 8 p.m., Little Rock, Arkansas, USA. A black Chevy Camaro refuses to stop for police, racing through residential streets before hitting Schickett Road. Patrol cars fall in line, sirens piercing the evening air. The driver pushes to 114 miles per hour, weaving through traffic and running red lights. At one intersection, he narrowly avoids striking another car. Every reckless turn feels like danger spreading wider and wider. On an open stretch, a trooper executes a precision immobilization maneuver. The Camaro veers off, slams into the tree lean, and comes to a violent stop. For a moment, the night holds an uneasy silence. The driver, identified as Clifford Seglar, flees on foot but is quickly caught. A loaded handgun and nearly 6 pounds of fentanyl are found in the car. Seglar suffers rib injuries, but no officers or bystanders are harmed. The chase is remembered as a stark reminder that desperate speed often leads only to heavier consequences.